Glory to Ukraine, glory to brave Ukrainian army, we will definitely win. Today I'd like to show you some corner, some part of my blooming roses. They are flowering, couple of them, not couple, but more than 10 maybe varieties already flowering. Not on the peak, of course, but some of them started already. And let's start from Diablesse de Mers. Interesting, not of its name only, but of course of its flower and color and changing nature of this color. It can be more intense, it can be more lighter. The flower is big, the flower is fragrant. Fragrance is pretty strong and fruity, sweet fragrance. And bush itself, it is not so big, not so huge, because I was replanted it last autumn, so this is the first season on its new place. So bush is not so big as I wanted it to be, but I predict that it will be more than 130 centimeters till the end of the season, because last season it reached this high. One more one of the smallest in my garden. This is Dyujmovochka. This is Ukrainian bred in Krymskyy variety. Of course, it is pretty small itself, but it is small in my garden also because of plant. It's pretty weak, pretty small, but I expect it to be more. Through the season, I will care more carefully about it, and I think it will be growing more and more high and high. Augusta Luise, I think this is familiar variety to you, and it's popular in our garden, pretty popular, and I suppose abroad it's popular as well. Very great color, and it's also playful color. It can be changing, and I see it on my videos from previous season that it is changing, but still I like it in every color, and of course because of its fragrance as well. Pretty good and stable variety. Bush is not so generous this season because it was also replanted last autumn, and it had to spend some strength to grow and not to spend all the strength to flower. Flower is big, pretty big. Its form is very festive, and I like it. Sorry for maybe some noise of wind, because we have windy weather today, but I wanted to film nevertheless and show you my beauty from the garden of Ukraine, because in these times, hard times, pretty dangerous times, when the war is in active stage, we are under so pressure, so nervous pressure, so stressful pressure, so we're trying to switch our thoughts and at least to try to survive, and even in mental aspect, in mental health, it's very important. And you see sort Krymskyy Samotsvit, Crimean Samotsvit, I don't know how it will be in English, this word. It was bred in Crimea, and it is pretty bright. As you see, it is even brighter than on a camera, and it is changing. It can show different shades of yellow, orange, red, and I will be filming it throughout the season, and you will see how it is changing. Now we do not see the red color here, but mostly orange and yellow, but it will show the red as well. One more beauty. This is Agnès Schilliger, French selection, and I also replanted it last autumn, and in new place it became much more robust, much generous, because here I have more better soil, better place, better care, and more watering here I can provide to this plant, so it shows how it likes this care which I provided to this plant here in new place. Pretty nice pink color, really great form of the flower. Great play of the color. First it is more intense, more deep, and then it became two color, bicolored. The central part is more lighter, as you can see on the camera, and the outer circle petals, they are more intense, more deep pink. Yeah, and I expect all this beauty to be flowering. This flower is already opened for third or even more fourth day, don't remember, but yeah, couple of days definitely. And now this is heat came yeah, heat already finished, and now we have more not colder but more fresh weather, and after long period of heat, up to 25 degrees Celsius in shadow, but on sun it was up to 30 degrees Celsius day by day, so flowers were suffering from such heat. But many varieties shows their beauty still. This is Kate, it is still opening, and one more variety I will show you. It's already, it shows couple of flowers already. This is Munstead Wood, and this one which I am focusing on, it is with some some defects, let's call it, because I suppose because of this heat and I did not provide adequate water into this flower, to this bush, and first flower it is not so good and not so ideal as it could be. But the next ones, as I see, for example this one, it's it will be much more better without this lighter signs of pink, but it will be intense. And bush itself, it's so great. It is on its new place, and it will be its usual and permanent place, and it shows that it like it, in case you can we can call this word. So it is it became more robust, it became more generous. I like how it gives number of flowers for me. And yeah, the bush itself, it's pretty compact, it's pretty in general all the whole bush, it's pretty on the same height. Yeah, very nice variety. I like it because of color. Of course, I like this palette. One of my favorite in roses. I like it and I love it because of fragrance. It's very intense, deep aroma, and I like to smell it definitely. And this one, which is in the rare part of the bush, and it is not it was not on a sun, on a direct sun. Of course, it shows its quality very good. Yeah, I'm really happy and really lucky to be near my flowers, because near my home, because as you may see already today in the morning, Russian occupiers, Russian troops, they blew up Novokhovka hydroelectronic power plant, one of the not one of the biggest, but the biggest one in the Europe. And they with this action, with this terrorist act, they caused the biggest ecological catastrophe, technogenical catastrophe in the Europe, made by man, yeah, by the people. Although for us, for Ukrainians, it is hard to call them people, but they are people, they are humans, they have passports, they have IDs, of course, and they will be, yeah, according to legislation, they will be, of course, yeah, they will be, forgot how to name this word, yeah. And you can even imagine how many people are in danger because of this catastrophe which the Russian terrorist act did. They just continue doing their genocide, and to be true, me and us, we are every day we wake up, we read the news, read about another terrorist attack, and we think how many people should die for the whole world, for the Europe to finally give us everything we begging them, every weapon we need, quantity of weapon, every aircraft we need, everything we need, because we are paying, Ukraine pays by their lives of real people. And people who die in this war, Ukrainians, they are the best of our nation. They are so patriotic, they are so self-confident, they are so smart. There are a lot of smart people who had a big plans, of course. They were very familiar here. They were very famous, here. And many of them, they were famous throughout the world even. But they came to defend their country. And we are paying by their lives. They are give the most valuable thing, life. And the world still looking and looking. Of course, you help us. Many help we receive, many assistance, many weapons we receive, but this is not enough. And another terrorist act, one of the biggest technogenical catastrophe in the Europe. And still, what reaction will be? We will see, definitely. We hope for the best. We hope that, you will support us in any possible ways, but still, we are dying and dying and dying. And how many people lose their homes at once? And I am not sure how they will cope, because a lot of water from river Dnieper, it is how many cities will be under the water after this terrorist act? I don't know. But flowers and roses, namely, they are flowering, and they just gave us strength, gave us light in these dark times, to live, to proceed, and to carry on our things, our life, and to help our army. Of course, we also help by money, by different ways. We help our army, and to show throughout the world, help us and hear us. Thanks for watching. Thanks for your comments. Thanks for your support. All the best to you, your families, and your flowers. I will be sharing some new varieties of my flowers, my roses, which are blooming in my garden with you. So till the next video, and bye.